Hi, this is Shannah. This is another pick a card reading called The Forces with You. So, what forces are at play in your life right now, supporting you in your journey? And we have 4 piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So take your time to choose your pile. You can stop the video if you like, and I'll see you in a moment. So if you chose pile 1, this is your reading. So first of all, we have Poseidon, flow. Then we have Nike, ambition. We have Mama Kocha, water. Brown bear spirit, take time out. We have Ascended Master Yogananda and Red Rhodonite, empowered service. And we have Against the Grain. Now, the first thing I can immediately say here is that you're reaching a new level in your journey. Many lessons have already been learned, and you're going forward within your journey. You're letting go of patterns, you're letting go of old behaviors, and it's like you're starting a new life. With Poseidon here is you're learning to flow with life. And here Poseidon is all about water. And I don't know if you noticed, but we have a lot of water in this reading. We have Poseidon, we have Mama Kocha, and we have also here this picture of water and going against the grain. So water stands for emotions, also stands for healing and going with the flow. And water can have many states, right? We have this fluid, liquid water. We also have ice. We have also rain, for instance, like with the liquid water. We have the river. We have the ocean. Again, snow. So it can take many states. We also have steam, for instance, evaporation. So being so linked to water, right? It's also telling you that in whatever phase of your life, you can see what is coming up next. It's just flowing the cycles of water, flowing like the cycles of water, or following the cycles of water. If you're now in a phase of ebb, for instance, then there will be the flow as well afterwards, right? The tide is changing. So it's like you are realizing at the moment that life is a continuous movement, that it's always flowing, and you're now learning to adapt to life itself, to the rhythm and to the cycles of life. And this is very important. This is a big, major change in your life, just realizing that. Now, it's also here with Nike. Nike is the goddess of victory, and we have here ambition. So Nike is actually here protecting you and leading you onto doing what you really want. It's telling you you can succeed. You can do what you aim for. You can be successful in what you aim for. And there are many good things coming your way. You just have to recognize them. And the main theme here with Nike here and also with going against the grain is that you can be yourself. You're realizing now that you can be yourself. You don't have to compare yourself to others. You don't have, to do what the norm tells you to. In a loving way, you can be yourself. And the more you're yourself, the more accepted you will be. And it's just standing in that ground of integrity, of being yourself and having that connection to the world, to the other people in a loving way. And if you are coming from a place of love from your heart, other people will give you this energy back. You'll be loved back. You'll be accepted for who you really are. And this is like a big growth here. Now, this card here, empowered service, right? It's telling you that you've now mastered major lessons, right? You've gone through hell and back, some of you, and you've learned many things. You've realized many things. You have many insights. And this allows you also to have more compassion for others, and especially having compassion for yourself, right? And working with who you really are, with your talents. And now you also, some of you may feel called to be of service to others, showing them understanding, compassion. But being of service doesn't have to be just like social work or spiritual work. It can also be giving something back to the world. And here with all these energies, we have with the water element here, we have a lot of creativity. So some of you may be artists, be it professionally or as a hobby, or you have that ambition or that dream of being able to express yourself in a creative way. The cards here are supporting this. And this is also a way of being of service to the world, giving this energy back, giving beauty, expression, new perspectives, new landscapes, be it, like paintings or musical landscapes, but giving something from your journey, what you've learned from your journey, to share this knowledge, this wisdom that you now have with the world. Now, with the water element here, it could also be that you have a lot of energy. You feel now compelled, also with the card Nike here, compelled to do things, to move forward. But the cards are now telling you, don't move too fast, right? We have here the brown bear, spirit, take time out. So with the cycles of water, it's also telling you to listen to your own cycles, right? So there's a time of achieving and there's a time of resting. And because we have many emotions here, so it can be that you've been overwhelmed with emotions, that you've gone through a lot, and now you deserve a time out. Because the inspiration will come, and you will feel when it comes, to go forward and to move towards your aims and purposes and goals and so on. But you also have to take care of yourself, to have some self-care and rest when you need. Because when we rest is when we get also the inspiration. So the cards are inviting you to take this time out and really go within and rest in the knowledge that this inspiration, this creativity within you will come out of it even stronger, and the way will be clearer as well. So going against the grain here is also, like I said, being true to yourself, and don't let other people's opinions or expectations to bring you down on your journey. And this is something that is getting clearer and clearer to you. You are now your own master, your own guru, so to say, and you know what is best for you, and you also know how to express this to the world, how to express yourself. So this is here a big shift. I said earlier a big change, but I mean like a big shift in understanding, in attitude of being in the world, of being one with yourself. So you're being protected by the element of water, and water here is really your inspiration. Some of you may feel a great connection to water. Maybe you live by the water, and maybe you love to go to the lakes, rivers, seas, or oceans. Maybe you even practice aquatic sports, can be surfing, can be anything actually. So you feel very connected, and it's like the cards here, they are confirming this connection, and water is your element, and that's where you get your inspiration from, your peace of mind, and also your strength, right? So here the cards are telling you, you are learning to be like water. You adapt, you bring life, and you bring movement as well to the world. So this was your reading. I hope it resonates and inspires you. And thank you so much to all that like, watch, and also comment my videos. And also many thanks to all that subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can click on the link in the description box below. And if you'd like to book a reading, then you can contact me via email. All the details are in the description box below. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. First we have Kuan Yin, compassion. We have Epona, wise leadership. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Then we have Goddess Lakshmi and dendritic Agatha, her golden grace. And we have come to life. Now, those who chose pile number 2, you are going through a deep change. Again here, also like in pile number 1, this is a major shift. And here we have, let's start with Kuan Yin and compassion, because this is compassion not only towards others, but especially towards yourself, right? Because you're learning to forgive yourself. You're learning to forgive behaviors of the past. You're learning to forgive what happened to you in the past, what you believe to have allowed to happen to you in the past. Because sometimes we feel guilty for what has happened to us. We feel, I allowed this to happen. I allowed these people to treat me this and this way. And we feel ashamed and we feel guilty. But here with Kuan Yin, with this compassion, with this love, with this warmth, we're learning to accept ourselves for who we really are and to be at peace with it. So we can integrate what we believe to be our strengths and also our weaknesses. And when they're integrated, we're stronger, and then we can also be more compassionate with other people because we understand where they're coming from, right? And then with Epona, wise leadership. So you're getting stronger, you're getting wiser, and you're getting control over your life. You're mastering your life. And Epona here is also be who you are and accept your self-worth. This is increasing. And it's a positive self-worth. You are proud of yourself. You like who you are. It's this self-love. And Epona is telling you, you have what it takes to go through this phase. You also have what it takes to make your dreams come true. You have what it takes to do whatever you like to do. And sometimes we stop ourselves from following our journey, following our path, because we believe we're not good enough. And Epona here is telling you, you are good enough. And not only telling you, Epona is supporting your journey. Her energy is in your journey, in order to give you that strength, that courage, that lust of life or lust for life, and that energy of moving forward. It's like it's taking you away from a victim or a victimhood mind state, It's like when you start feeling this love for yourself, when you start forgiving yourself, you step out of feeling like a victim of circumstances, of what people have done to you. Now you're being more empowered. You know you can master your own destiny. You know you're in charge. And so you can let go of all that has happened to you, and what has probably hindered your journey. Now you can let it be and can leave it behind. Or even better, you can integrate it into who you are. And this makes you stronger, and this makes the special person that you are. And again, we have the swan spirit, time for a deep dive. So you're diving in to your own self. You're diving into this new adventure, and it's a new adventure as a new life filled with self-love, self-respect, self-worth, something that probably before you didn't even find possible, right? Something that you wanted and you thought it was the way it should be, but you didn't know how, and now you're discovering this, right? You're discovering that it's not only about loving other people, it is especially about loving yourself. But because you can only fully love and understand other people when you come from a place of self-love. And this is the greatest gift. And you're going through this transformation, and it's getting easier and easier as time goes by. Each day gets easier. And the swan spirit, as you can see also from the cards, it's just really beautiful. It's also very soft energy. It's kind. So like Kuan Yin as well is a very kind energy. And then we have her golden grace. Also, from the colors of the cards, you can see this very kind energy. So there's a big transformation happening, but it's in a loving way. It's very loving. It can take its time, because the main thing is that you shift smoothly from one state of mind to the next one. So it's a smooth transition. It's not like a tower moment and it happens and it breaks everything. No, because I think you've had enough of these tower moments in your life, right? And now it's something that's really soft and really loving, and you're getting these insights every day, and sometimes even many times a day, and you're feeling more connected with God, the universe, the global consciousness, whatever you like to call it. The thing is, you're coming together to this oneness, right? But staying the individual that you are. And that's one of the highest arts, right? One of the highest gifts. Because you don't have to lose your individuality in order to be one with the one, if that makes sense, right? You can stay yourself, but feeling connected to all. And this is also what her golden grace, this card here, and Lakshmi. Lakshmi is also very similar energy to Kuan Yin. It's a compassionate energy. It's a loving energy. Again, we have a lot of healing here, right? So there's healing in your heart. You are being more understanding with yourself as well, right? And her golden grace also brings enlightenment and prosperity and beauty and good fortune, right? And it's inviting you to be open to your self-worth, like Epona. It's like all the cards are pointing in the same direction. And here is also that you're freeing yourself from repeating old patterns. Again, you're getting into a higher stage of understanding of your life and how you like to lead it, right? That's why also here the swan spirit is saying, don't rush in. to what you think would be good for you, even if it's a relationship or career perspective. Take your time and feel it in your heart. Let things unfold as they should as well. Always in this loving energy with this self-respect and this sense of self-worth as well. And so we have here, last but not least, the card Come to Life. And you've been in this healing process for some time, these gray areas, so to say. And now you see here, she's painting herself. She's reinventing herself. She's bringing herself to life in color. And you can choose the colors. So it's like you're getting a second chance or a third or a fourth. It doesn't matter. We're always getting new chances. Every day is a new chance. And you're seizing this moment. You're seizing this opportunity of growth. And you're making the best out of it. Right? Now, with this sense of self-love and self-worth, it's like there are new rules. But these rules are laid out by yourself. Right? Because only you understand what is going on within you, and you're reinventing yourself, and you're creating a new persona, you're creating a new way of being, one that really resonates with who you truly are. And this is just amazingly beautiful. You are now becoming the best version of yourself, full of love and grace and compassion. So, pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates and inspires you. Thank you so much to all that watch, like, and comment my videos, and also subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can click on the link in the description box below. And there you also find my contact in case you'd like a private reading. I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So first we have Osiris, renewal. Then we have Eostre, new beginnings. Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. Goddess Rhiannon and Amazonite, integrity. The perfection of your life. Now, the first thing that I can say here is that I would say most of you that are watching pile number 3 have gone through a lot of turmoil, especially here with this card, the perfection of your life. A lot of turmoil. Some of you even have gone through trauma, difficult situations, things that are not pleasant, but the cards are here giving you hope. There's a new beginning coming in. So we have Osiris with renewal. So if you'd like to know more about Osiris, please do research it, Google it, because I could spend hours talking about all these gods, but we don't have the time. But Osiris is about renewal. He was brought back to life by his wife Isis, which is also here on display, so here on the card. And the card is saying when everything seems to be lost, new life comes. So this is a card of hope. There's a new beginning coming in your life. And the card also says for you to have some self-care, to take care of yourself during this transition phase, right? And also to restore yourself if you need to rest if you need to. And then we have the card, it's self-explanatory, new beginnings. There's a new life coming in, fresh opportunities, right? And you'll start getting more energy. You'll start getting new ideas. and you'll feel stronger. And it's like you are ready for this new phase. You've been through a lot, there's been much confusion, but now you're starting to see things clearer, and you are ready for this new phase. You are ready for a new beginning in your life. And dream the world into being is like you are a co-creator, right? So you can create this new reality. You can create how you want your life to look like. So we dream the world into being is also saying you're responsible for what happens around you. Many things may seem out of control, or we lose ourselves the control of a situation. It is okay. That happens to all of us, right? But the card is reminding you, you can take the reins of your life back into your hands. You can create something beautiful, right? Because if life is a dream, you are free to dream whatever you want. And if you take life as a canvas, right, you can paint whatever you want on that canvas. And what you're getting now is a white canvas. Again, it's a new beginning. You can start again. And this is a message of hope. Whatever you've been going through, it's coming to an end, and there's a new beginning, fresh energy coming in. And one of the things that you've been learning through your journey is integrity, right? With integrity is again staying true to yourself, right? Is meaning what you say, saying what you think and meaning what you say, and saying what you mean. And it's like a balance between intention and action, right? So you are getting stronger also in manifesting what you really want, what's really authentic, what really represents who you really are. This could also mean high moral standards. And moral standards, of course, can be something cultural, but they're also very individual, because in the same culture, as you know, individuals can have different standards of moral, but yours are high, and you are developing in a way that you're being truer and truer to your own values, and you're acting upon your values. You're doing what it feels right, what really is right for you at that moment in your life. And you're anchoring yourself. Again, you're grounding yourself. Again, you're feeling stronger, because here with the perfection of your life, this always means there's a storm raging around you. So maybe there've been a lot of confusion or many things happening at the same time, maybe some conflicts, difficult situations. It all depends on the situation. But again, it's like this feeling I don't have control over it. The card says it's all happening perfectly. That's why it's called perfection of your life. Even if it seems chaotic, even if it seems negative at that moment, but it's all going perfectly as it should be. And it's also saying this storm is coming to an end, and you're starting to see things clearer. And this storm was actually giving you the chance to anchor yourself, to really realize who you really are and what you really want, and how you would like to express your personality, your values, your wishes, your wants, right? So all this that has happened, and for some of you probably still going on, this is making you stronger as a person, right? It's anchoring you, it's grounding you. And there's a sentence, because I wrote it down because I found it so beautiful, and that was on the book, and it was, integrity is a sign of character developing over time. When it comes here to integrity, yeah. So You've been through this journey, you've been through this cycle, you've been through this storm, and this storm allowed you the time to develop your character, your strength. And now you know who you are, you know how you like to move forward, and the universe is giving you this new beginning, this new chance. And now you can really express who you really are and turn your life into a beautiful masterpiece. So, pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates and inspires you. And thank you so much to all that watch, like, and comment my videos, and also subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, just click on the link in the description box below. And there you also find my contact if you'd like to order a private reading. So thank you so much and have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile 4, this is your reading. So we have Hecate, illumination. We have Artemis, focus. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. Goddess Pele and lava stone, melt into divine desire. And then after the storm. Now, after the storm, let's start here. After the storm, this is a clear sign that you probably have gone through a lot, right? And after the storm is telling you that now you can start again. Now you can decide how to proceed and how to make your life anew. In what way? And it can be that there were times you could not see clearly, and that's why we have now Hecate by your side, showing you the way. And Hecate actually, she's from the underworld, and she would illuminate the way through the underworld, through the darkness. So it's like Hecate tells you to look into your darkest side, right? Into your fears, into your inner demons. And with her light, you can really see where they lie. And because we have after the storm, I have the feeling you have been going through this process already, right? Facing yourself, facing certain situations, facing relationships, anything in your life, you've been facing them head on, and you tried your best to look them in the eye and see what is the truth in the situation, what is there for you or to help you grow as well. And you see she has the key here as well. So going through this process, which wasn't easy, you also found the key to yourself and to your life. And if you haven't found it yet, you will find it soon. If you have the courage to look within, And this discovery of your darker side and this integration of these energies into your whole personality, into your whole being, then this makes you very focused in the sense, this is who I am and this is what I want, and I'm going after it. And the card Artemis is also inviting you to seize the moment, right? Because there are many opportunities now coming your way. They will present themselves. And Artemis is asking you to not let them pass you by, because now you have a big opportunity of making your mark in the world, of making your dreams come true, of being successful in what you want to do. And She's also asking you to open your heart, to let things happen, to let these experiences come to you, allow the experiences to happen, and have trust. Have trust that the universe wants the best for you. So you have here really strong female energy supporting you on your way, because Hecate, she shows you a darker side, but she will be there by your side. She won't leave you alone on this journey. She will be there, and she admires people with this courage of looking into their darkest fears, and bringing light into them and integrating them with love, turning fear into love. And Artemis, also a very strong woman, very determined and assertive, and she goes for it. And this energy will be by your side along the journey. And Artemis is also coming with another advice, and is telling you, if you are too focused on a person or an outcome or a situation, be careful, because you're just being fixed on a certain outcome. Then this will probably blind you on the other opportunities that are around you or other ways of unfolding, right? And that's why Artemis is also telling you to keep that open-heartedness. Be open to the world around you. Be open to the universe. Be open to the opportunities, because things can unfold differently and bringing you exactly what you want nevertheless, right? So don't be too focused on just one way of doing things, or just one way of achieving your goals. The universe is very flexible and very playful and can see what is best for you at that moment. So that's why we have also here whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to know how the outcome will be. The journey is the journey. So, and it's telling you to stay flexible, is telling you to stay open and just surrender. Just surrender to how things unfold, to the universe, to God, to the great spirit, whatever you want to call it. But surrender, it's like here we have this journey of learning to trust, right? And so we have Pele and melt into the divine. And Pele is the goddess of volcanoes, right? So that's immense power, a lot of passion here. And melting with the divine is again trusting the great mystery, feeling that you're surrounded by love, feeling that the universe only wants your best, that the universe wants to work with you, wants to create with you, like lava creates new islands, new opportunities for growth. So this is where you're heading. You're growing. So you have to seize the new opportunities as they come, but you have to be flexible and open to recognize them and seize them as they come. Again, I'm repeating myself. And the Pele is also there to give you that passion, to give you passion in life, to give that energy of feeling joy, happiness, and purpose. So if you've gone through a difficult phase, and I have the feeling most of you have if you're watching pile number 4, this is turning all this knowledge that you gained during this experience, this is turning into passion, into purpose, into more wisdom, and to an openness to the universe. I'm in your hands. We create together, hand in hand. So you're just not a leaf in the wind. You're creating with the universe. But if you and the universe, you are partners in co-creating, you have to trust your partner. So you have to trust and open up in order for life to emerge and all these new beautiful things that are coming your way. So pile number 4, this was your message. I hope it resonates and inspires you. And thank you so much to all that watch, like, and comment my videos, and also subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, just click on the link in the description box below, and there you'll also find my contact if you'd like to book a private reading. So, thank you so much, and have a wonderful time full of love.